Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, today we're gonna look at Matthew Cogburn. And guys, Matthew Cogburn, he's the keep your jeans in your jeans guy, right? And guys, he was caught in the Georgia sting. And guys, Matthew Cogburn's always stuck out to me because I don't think a lot of people that are TCAP fans now actually watched it live. But I remember watching TCAP live back in the day, and people were so shocked that someone like Matthew Cogburn, the clean-cut, quote-unquote, all-American kid, quote-unquote, right, would do this stupid thing, right? Because people had assumed that a predator looked like, I don't know, Donald Morrison or something. So, guys, we'll get into this. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, guys, because it really helps keep this channel going. And yeah, guys, make sure to go to all your favorite TCAP creators, guys, and show them some support. Guys, like the videos, share their videos, because guys, YouTube seems to not like us guys that like to react to TCAP videos. So let's get into this. Ah, there's that music, guys. When that music drops, you know it's getting good.
I love this spoof thing we do with the phones now, but it takes forever to dial all these numbers.
You just couldn't make this up. There we are. It's a Saturday afternoon, and there's this massive wildfire in Northern California. That caused...
Look at fight and weight Chris Hansen, man. Look when he was young and spry. You know what I'm saying? Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, right?
This is a power outage, and that knocks all Yahoo chat rooms offline. So for like 9 hours, the perverted justice decoys couldn't do their jobs. Not only was that a problem for that day, it created a problem for the next day because the decoys couldn't make dates for Sunday. So this had a very serious impact on our investigation.
Hey, Matt. It's Angel. Where are you at?
After the date is made and the potential predator says he's in fact coming over.
Wait a minute, guys. What is this? What is this picture of this poster in the background? Behind this chick. What is that? Is that what the decoy is supposed to look like? I don't know.
They always have a follow-up phone call. So we kind of have a better sense of when these guys are going to show up. Pib talked to Matthew Cogburn and kept track of Cogburn as he got closer to our hidden camera house.
Walking up the walk towards the door.
Is that a Pontiac Sunfire he's driving? You guys remember those Cavaliers and those Sunfires, man?
Where's...
She may not even open the door.
All right, now back up. He's right there. Keep going.
Hi, come on in.
Look at that horrible wig that Emily's wearing. Look at how terrible that wig is.
I'm just gonna put this in the dryer real quick.
Okay.
Just take a seat, because if I don't put this in the dryer, it gets really wrinkled. I'll get in a lot of trouble. Come on into the kitchen and take a seat. I even made some sweet tea. I'll get it out.
He's like 6'5". Now that's tall, guys. I'm 6'3". He's 6'5". That's tall.
Cogburn wanted a blonde, and Emily isn't naturally blonde. So we had to improvise and come up with a blonde wig for Emily to wear to be seen at the door.
Where did they buy it at? Was it the Spirit Halloween store? Or did they borrow one from, like, I don't know, the local cosmetology school?
Or when Cogburn shows up.
Did you have a hard time getting here?
Well, the road that I was looking for didn't show up.
My fault with the directions.
No. I got directions off my computer.
Now you know that this is the 2000s, guys, because of the cargo shorts. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's see here. 2000s cargo shorts. There we go, dude. cargo shorts in the 2000s, man. Look at that. Look at that. And guys, do you remember the ones that came with a belt? Ah, the good old days. The good old days, right?
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for that?
There can be only one.
You had a feeling what was going to happen.
So I knew I had to.
Go ahead, sit down, please.
No,
Well, no, this.
Now, what were they listening to? Hold on.
Well, no, this. I need to talk to you about a couple of things, and I think you're going to want to talk about it. It's going to take a few
Look,
minutes.
guys. He's taller than Chris Hansen, and Chris is wearing dress shoes, and he's wearing flip-flops. So look at the difference in the height.
So why don't you have a seat? Cogburn immediately recognizes me. It was one of the first investigations where we were seeing a number of guys who had seen previous To Catch a Predator investigations and had shown up and stayed and chatted anyway.
is this gonna be on national news?
I'm sorry, be on what?
Is this the national news? All that stuff?
Which one are you talking about?
All we do on 13 or NBC.
NBC?
Yeah.
You mean like Dateline NBC?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to keep your hands out of your pockets for just a minute. Go ahead, please sit down.
I've just
He said,
I don't want to be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
on the road 2 hours.
Okay. What was your plan here today?
I can't answer that as I want to because I've been in a struggle myself with what I want to do because I'm still a virgin and I think it's stupid that I did this.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. And how old was the girl you were chatting with online?
The girl said she was 13 or 14.
13 or 14. And you thought that it would be okay to come over here and visit a young girl home alone?
I wanted to think it was okay, but I just...
Now, I'm looking at this chat log here. 16 minutes into this discussion, you ask if she can do deep throat. Explain that.
now guys, I was reading through his chat log, and it's actually pretty boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only part of it, I was gonna read the whole thing, but there's not really much in it. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll revisit his chat log, but yeah, it really isn't worth reading through. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's that.
No reason to explain.
No reason to explain. How do you feel about sex? You on birth control, or are you sticking with condoms? Here's a guy, looks like the kind of guy anybody would be, happy to have their daughter date.
See? There it is, guys. Right there. Right there. This is a guy who anyone would rather have their daughter date. Come on, Chris. You know what I mean? But guys, this is how a lot of people were. Still are. Right? They still are. And guys, this is the same with all these teachers who we see, these female teachers having sex with their young male students. Oh, she's a beautiful young girl who's married and just had a baby. There's no way that she could possibly be sleeping with her students, please. Right? Come on, guys. Come on. If you honestly believe that people who look like this wouldn't do that,
you've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
clown world.
You look at his MySpace page. His hero is God. His motto is Jesus rocks. You got toys?
Is there a need?
Well, I want you to square that with what's on your MySpace website, where you talk about Jesus rocks.
Oops.
That's the struggle I'm in.
And in heroes, God, duh.
We're going to do this too.
Well, you need to know that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet
You can't outrun the cameraman there, dude.
teens online. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it.
Now, guys, I know that he's probably seen TCAP, but maybe he forgot the part where he gets arrested, right? Because, guys, I honestly think that he thinks that he's going to walk out of here and it's not going to have it, and nothing bad's going to happen to him. But just like my boy Ramsey Bolton said,
If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
Otherwise, you're obviously free to be on your way. As I'm finishing my conversation with Cogburn, I ask if, there's anything else he'd like people to know. He turns and says,
Be careful. Keep your jeans in your jeans. Keep your...
Chris should have asked him more questions, right?
suck and fuck for $100.
What? Jeans in your jeans.
Jeans in your jeans. That's your advice. And it took me a few minutes to figure out what he was talking about, but he meant jeans as in DNA matter, in jeans as in pants. And it's his clever way of saying, don't get yourself in one of these situations.
Shinzo, get on the ground. Get down on the ground. All the way down. Down.
Matthew, how'd it go at the house today? I'm just curious.
I never noticed that. So, man, how'd it go at the house today? How do you think it went? Right? That's like, what's her name from Kentucky? Well, so, Matthew, tough night, huh?
I pulled up in front of the house, like she had said, and got out, and she was coming out the door, and I saw she had a wig on. I was like, this is odd. I mean, I had a little bit of suspicion before I even got there.
Did you engage with the gentleman that talked to you?
Yeah. What happens with that, I don't know. Just asking me questions about it. Just trying. I took offense to it.
So I had a little bit of suspicion, right?
You seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
I thought he was trying to put me down. Man, I was going to walk out initially. After this, it's just I've been in I'm not gonna say a mental struggle, but I didn't solely deep down. I didn't have any intentions to do anything. I enjoy meeting new people.
Come on, guys.
The lie detective determined that was a lie.
Come on.
As weird as it sounds, I've been able to talk the way I've talked, and this is my punishment. I finally got it.
In his interview with the detectives, he says that the most important thing that he's got to do is call his employer and say that he can't make it in for work. I mean, on almost every level, he seems like a diligent kid, but for this behavior online and the fact that he showed up to have this date.
You say you're a virgin?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it awesome when there's a woman that's interrogating these knuckleheads, dude? Isn't that great? Doesn't that just make it so much better,
It gets pretty graphic here.
This is my dark side.
Okay. Well, we all tend to have one of those. Yeah. Hey, and it can be overcome.
This is my
It's a hurdle. It's a hurdle.
Well, this is my slap in the face to wake up and stop. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Everyone else has had more.
Criminal attempt to commit child molestation. Criminal attempt to commit child abuse, sentenced to 4 years in jail. Look at that.
Than me. Everyone else has had more sex than me.
Hello, this is Matt. Hey, what's up? I'm heading your way. I'm actually in Macon right now because I live on the opposite end of Macon.
Guys, man, look at this, man. God, who remembers MySpace back in the day, right? Look at that, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
I'm actually in Macon right now because I live on the opposite end of Macon. Yeah. And it's about hour and 45 minutes from Macon. I actually woke up.
Now, guys, right here, like past this stage, he actually looks like Cody Green when Cody Green got older.
Up at 11. I usually don't sleep a whole lot. I get about 3 hours in the morning. Then when I get back home in the afternoon, I'll take a nap. Probably more so the tail end of it, around near 2. Is that cool? All right. You want me to?
Look at this, guys. Hold on. He said, hold on. So instead of leaving to go back to college, I went to prison. Well, here we go. On that day, in 2006, I made a choice that would forever change the course of my life and the lives of everyone who loved and cared about me. I found myself caught in a sting operation, was arrested. The exposure was humiliating and devastating, more than words can describe. Here, I found myself in a place of total surrender. I lost everything. My integrity, the trust of my parents, family, and friends. So instead of leaving to go back to college, I went to prison. Hold on. This will begin my road to recovery, which meant me being myself to everyone without having a dark side to hide. I now know that I had undiagnosed, untreated, obsessive compulsive disorder. As anyone who has dealt with the prison system knows that there is no supportive treatment or therapies. It's simply a human warehouse. There are many lonely days looking at white walls. You're forced to confront your demons, and with the help of family and friends who continue to provide support, you begin to heal. While in prison, I saw a few other prisoners pass in the time drawing. Soon as I got my hand on a pen, I began to do the same, which became my therapy. More so when I got a hold of a pencil. I picked up many techniques and tricks and began to draw portraits. I spent hours and hours drawing. I did many portraits for other prisoners to give us gifts to family and sent many drawings home to my parents and friends. Drawing was my mental escape from prison. I later recognized that this desire to draw was my OCD coming out on paper. But instead of focusing things in the past, I became obsessed with details in my artwork. I was incarcerated for 722 days of my life. That's 8 days short of 2 years. 722 days that I was left out of so many events and special occasions. 2 of my closest friends got married, both had kids, my brother died, my dad went on motorcycle rides without me. I missed hanging ornaments on the Christmas tree with my mom, missed all the major holidays for 2 years. I never once questioned my faith or lost hope through my incarceration. Sometimes it's all you have left. Although this was the toughest thing I've ever endured, Although this was the toughest thing I've ever endured, the amazing this is that I endured it. I think he meant to say the amazing thing is that I endured it. It taught me to truly value those who are close to me and not waste.
You want me to? What's the setup for your house?
Not waste my time seeking empty relationships that would not better me. I found out firsthand that the media does not speak the truth, that they will never use, and that they will use whatever you say against you if necessary. I learned the true value of being able to be there for family and friends, and that those who love you will stick through you through thick and thin. I know what it's like to lose everything and only have hope. I saw God work in ways that I never thought possible, and do things only He could. I found that not being able to be there for my friends and family is one of the hardest things I ever dealt with, especially being a very sociable and family-oriented person. I found out who my true friends were, and they were not from Facebook or MySpace or any social network. They were the friends I grew up with that knew me far more than what happened and stood up for me when others made negative comments. I found out the true meaning of grace even though I was rejected by church and many people. What I did was wrong and will always be part of my past. I will not let it define me or hold me back regardless of what people may think.
You pull up front, park or what?
Hold on. I didn't draw much after being released from prison because I promptly went back to work at my last place of employment. My boss held my job for me for these 2 years just as promised. He hired me prior to my conviction knowing what I had done, but he could see the potential I had and decided to give me a chance. He's a major part of why I am where I am today. I also got help with my OCD that helped out tremendously. So for the past few years, work has been my life, and I've often been asked why I don't draw for a living. After years of hearing positive comments and some gentle persuasion, I finally decided to make a website and try my hand at a starving artist. I hope you enjoy my artwork, and thank you for taking the time to read my bio. I've left out a tremendous amount of details. Of course you did, right? Of details and effort to keep it short and just give you a snapshot of my life. The events before, during, and after have all played a part of who I am today. So many events I'm thankful for, while some I regret. So the choices that you make today can and will possibly change the rest of your life. So pay attention to the tension in your heart.
Be careful. Keep your jeans in your jeans.
Now, guys, there's a picture. Hold on. Let's see. Matthew Cogburn. TCAP. Okay? There's a picture. I don't know if I can find it or not. Is it in the wiki? So right here, this picture here, guys, he looks just like Cody Green, right? So, let's see. Cody Green. See? Look at that. Look at that, dude. Don't they look alike? I swear I'm not crazy, guys. But these guys sure don't age well. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh man, oh man. So, alright, you guys, this is AJ. Appreciate you guys. Check out the lives, guys. They'll be on Mondays from now on. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.